So let us have the multiplicative inverses. So when we say multiplicative inverse, so let us recall the multiplicative inverse in algebra. So the product of two numbers is our multiplicative inverse of each other if it is equal to 1. So meaning, for example, we have the product of 2 and 1/2 equal to 1. So if the product of these two numbers is equal to 1, then we can say that these two are the multiplicative inverses of each other, or the multiplicative inverse of each other. So meaning, 2 is the inverse of 1/2 and 1/2 is the inverse of 2. So, on the same concept, if we are applying to the modular arithmetic, so ganun din. So, since that is equal to 1, so yun yung ating magiging remainder. So, katulad nun sa additive inverse. So, dun sa given congruence, so we have the product congruent to 1 modulo n. So, the modulus is depende dun sa mismong given. For example, so we need to find the multiplicative inverse of 2. So, isulat natin ang problem. So, find the multiplicative inverse of 2 in modular 7 arithmetic. Ayan, ibig sabihin, ang hahanapin natin is yung inverse ng 2. So, yung product, naka-products or naka-multiply dun sa 2, congruent to 1 modulo 7. So, the value of n or yung modulus is 7. So, kung itatranslate natin, so we have the given congruence, 2x is congruent to 1 modulo 7. So, itong value ng x, ito yung hinahanap natin na inverse ng 2. And then, when you divide, yung nandito, yung number dito or yung magiging product natin by the modulus, it must be equal to 1. Para masabi natin na that is the multiplicative inverse of 2. So, itetest natin yung mga possible values of x. And then, madali namang mahanap yung possible values ng x. It must be from 0 to n minus 1. So, ang n natin ay 7. So, hanggang 6. So, from 0 to 6. So, itest natin isa-isa. If x is equal to 0, so ito magiging 0. So, 0 over 7 is equal to 0. So, ang remainder naman is 0 pa din. So, hindi yung x equal to 0. So, that is not the inverse. Okay, next. So, when x is equal to 1, so we have, so yung magiging value natin dito, yung value ng a is 2 over 7. So, when you divide 2 by 7, so we cannot divide 2 by 7. So, meaning hindi ito yung remainder. Ganun din, by 2. So, 2 times 2 is 4 over 7. So, hindi rin magiging remainder ang 1. Also, yung 2 times 3. So, magiging 6 over 7. We cannot divide 6 by 7. So, magdedecimal lang yan. And then, finally, so we have 2 times 4. So, magiging 8 over 7. So, when you divide 8 by 7, so 1, 7. So, the remainder is 1. So, dito natin nakuha itong sagot na ito. So, dito nag-satisfy. Ibig sabihin, kung nag-satisfy na dito, so, the multiplicative inverse of 2 is 4. Or, the multiplicative inverse of 4 is 2. Ayan.